Hello everyone and welcome back to the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. It's time to go into the last car we can actually, find a new character in, so let's find Shadow. We have some questions for him.
You seem really excited about the prospect of finding Shadow Tales. Is there something you want to tell me?
He's so damn cool.
He's just excited for Sonic Movie 3.
Shadow the Hedgehog's my favorite game.
So, Ted, you've never played this before. Who do you think killed Sonic?
Amy.
She was with us the whole time. She's the only one with an alibi.
You're not paying attention that they at the start of the game, Amy flat out says it can't be her or Tails as part of the game. So you're not paying
that's
attention.
what the murderer would want you to think.
I like the Master Emerald chandelier over there.
What a downgrade.
So Ted, knowing that it honestly can't be Amy or Tails, who do you think did it?
Music Plant Zone. Wait, is that a Sonic Advance level?
Well, if it's
Sonic
not
2, I
Amy,
think.
it's the conductor, because again, the conductor's 3 days away from retirement. So he's either gonna die, which he hasn't,
One day
or
away.
he's the murderer.
1 day away.
1 day away.
Yeah, we went over this, Ted.
See, his alibi's even really fishy. Like, only 1 day away from retirement.
He's not part of the game. Like, what are you doing, Ted?
Listen, I am a professional detective, all right? I have solved numerous murder mysteries, including...
Yeah.
So I
Phoenix Wright
obviously know what I'm
1,
talking
Phoenix Wright
about.
2.
Sure, Kagoro Mori. But, like, okay.
I knew it. It's some guy in a helmet.
It's the Chow playing drums.
Nobody
Kill
would
it!
suspect
Kill
that.
it!
Listen, I know how those little bastards play music, and it's I'm surprised they're in the lounge car. I guess is just one thing to say.
The way Chow play music is considered a war crime in at least 16 countries.
Oh God, what's the name of it? Of the song in the Sonic Adventure 2 soundtrack? Hold on. Sonic.
Apparently their music was spiritual and a reawakening, despite the fact that they can't actually reach the musical parts of their musical instruments with those stubby little arms. Except maybe the drummer. The drummer has assistance from long drumsticks. But, like, how is that Chow playing the piano effectively? And that Chow clearly can't reach the strings on their violin, and they aren't
here we
using
go. It's Chow Extended Race Extended Mix. Chow's Doki Doki
it's a
Pachip
cello.
Banana Chips Run Mix. There we go. Yeah. I don't trust anybody who...
That sounds like a protein shake.
It is a protein shake. You buy it and you get downloadable bonuses in Final Fantasy VII.
Hey,
Remake.
did you guys know that Sonic Adventure 2 is just a reskin of Doki Doki Banana Chip? Because I didn't know that.
Of course.
Japan got the real Sonic Adventure 2. The Lost Levels.
Fuck, they get everything.
What?
I like the joke that even Tails struggles with printers.
Another Avatar cameo.
Demoted to basis.
You can tell because of those soulless dead eyes.
Hey, it's
That's probably actually the most relatable thing he's ever said. Have you ever had a printer work when you wanted it to? And I was
Yeah.
like, no.
No. Printers suck.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. My printer's fine.
Yeah, but you're also holding your printer at gunpoint right now.
Lewis, we don't care if you're attracted to the thing. They don't work.
I have a cheap ass printer that doubles as like a fax machine and a scanner and an actual printer.
Facts.
And none of those
But,
functions have ever given me any trouble at all.
Fred Flintstone called. He said, shut up.
I think the problem I always have with printers is not even so much about the hardware, it's the fucking software they try to make you install
yeah.
just to get it to work.
Yeah.
You don't need it.
I would.
Yeah, you don't need the
I
software.
would recommend to anyone never have a wireless printer because those will never work. Always get a wire.
My printer's
Good lord.
wireless.
My printer's wireless.
What are you guys all talking about? I don't get it. Like, I seriously don't get it. I've never had a problem.
When was the last time you actually printed something?
Actually, not that long
2
ago.
years ago.
Actually, not that long ago. I actually had to buy some ink refills to print something out. I forget what it was, but
I just go to the library whenever I want to print something out. Easy peasy.
Oh Lord.
well, I could do that. The library's like 10 minutes away.
Let's go to Office Space or some other
I've had
shit.
this
I just
printer
don't
since,
do it. I'm just like, no, I'm alright, bud.
I just write it. I just try to memorize it and then try to redraw it on the paper.
I take a picture of it on my phone. That's as good as you're going to get from me.
Well, I bought a printer in expectation of the day when I finally finish a novel project so that I can print out the manuscript. I never have, but I will someday.
So we're fishing through this computer because we're trying to see what Shadow is doing with it because he's not being open about it.
I'm shocked that Shadow the Hedgehog is not talking to us of his own volition. Shocked, I tell you.
His actual reason is adorable, though.
Yes, it is.
He's really addicted to those Reddit Am I the Arsehole stories filmed over Minecraft videos. He's just been
Well, I need
watching
something to
those.
fill the time before I go to
He's
sleep.
just been watching those. Am I the arsehole for telling my sister to leave my wedding because she's a mass murderer? Yes, you are. Family first.
Am I the asshole for constructing a giant laser beam to blow up the planet because my best friend got murdered by the military?
Technically, he did not create the laser. Gerald did.
Oh,
he just knew of it.
technically, Shadow did not build the laser on the not the Death Egg, the fucking space colony.
The Ark. Ted, if you're going to take this seriously, then neither will the rest of us.
Ted, have you even played Mario Brothers?
You know
Ted,
what, John?
I thought-
It's time that I come clean. I've never played Bubsy 3D.
Ted, for years you've been talking about how Doki Doki Banana Chip is your favorite Sonic game, and you're not even getting the facts straight in it.
Now, I want to call attention to the character-defining trait that Barry, the train attendant, explicitly went out of his way to buy the pink, cloudy, patterned Dream Gear when he went out to buy the Dream
I
Gear.
just want to know, like, we're in the middle of interrogating someone, and you're pulling out your Game Boy for 30 seconds, and everybody's just looking at you the entire time.
What would Sonic do in this event? 1 second, mate. Jump. All right, now I know.
I wasn't thinking.
Now I know what he'd do. I would love it if in Inigo's thing they just start singing the noodle dance from PJ and Hill. Noodle, use your noodle, noodle, do the noodle dance, and then Shadow is just like picks out a gun and shoots him.
I've not heard that in years. Oh my god.
You know who made that show? The same guy who made Doug. And now I just want to drown myself.
Jesus.
How did he fall so low? Because I think we've been over this before, that Doug is an abomination of broadcast television.
Are you talking like Nickelodeon version or Disney?
both.
Both
He made
versions
both.
Really?
are among the most soul-crushingly boring pieces of television that have ever been put on.
Oh, okay.
Nothing happens.
TJ and I have a running joke where there's an episode. He was over my house once, and there's an episode called "Doug Flies a Kite." And during when that title is revealed, TJ just started acting like he was the president of Nickelodeon. Like, what are you doing? I gave you $25 million, and this is what you give me back? Doug Flies a Kite. We're gonna go bankrupt. It's like nothing. It's like, as Ted said, nothing happens in that show, really.
So we ran out of all Nickelodeon's buddies, so now we're going to Disney. Disney won't give us money to fly a kite.
Disney bought it, at least in the Disney show, like Doug and his father talk about sex education. That's always a good laugh.
I mean, I know what Ted's getting at because, like, it's very easy to see that Doug, compared to like other Nicktoons around that time, was very slice of life.
Well, I mean,
Like,
I
it
didn't
wasn't-
have any problem with like Rugrats because Rugrats was actually funny. Doug isn't funny.
Yeah.
Ironic,
but
isn't it? Because his last
I don't
name
know.
is funny.
It's a show about nothing.
Like
Ah!
both shows ran with the idea of like running with your imagination, but I think Rugrats, given the subject matter, was more sensational, and Doug was just here's some kid in school.
Well, Rugrats and Doug both had the premise of what if a bald white kid was the main character, and we'll go from there.
Revolutionary. No one's thought of that one before.
I know,
Secretly,
right?
Doug is the story of the Rugrats growing up.
No, they did that.
You see, that would be a good joke.
But they
if
did that
didn't
already, though.
Do that. Yeah.
Oh.
It's not good.
No, it's really not.
Yeah, I just had like a horrible premonition, so I'm
it's
not gonna.
really weird seeing Tommy with his father's purple hair.
That just makes me think of Fire Emblem Three Hopes, where you find out that pink-haired Hilda's big, burly older brother has pink hair just like her. It's actually a family trait.
That's actually funny.
What if, in a way to save money, like if All Grown Up got so popular, Nickelodeon was just like, screw it, and they just rebranded Rugrats All Grow Down and just re-released all the episodes again, and like no one noticed.
So
the prequel to the hit sensation All Grown Up,
So
Rugrats.
that'd be like if
Rugrats All Grow
Muppets
Down.
Babies, and then they showed the actual Muppet Show where it's just like the Muppets Babies grown up.
Yeah, the Muppets all growed up into felt, not animation this
Well,
time.
wait.
Enjoy.
When Amy yelled, "What? Excuse me," the W at the beginning was lowercase. Why?
What?
Did they leave caps lock on? I've done that a million times. So here we find out the deepest, darkest secret of Shadow the locksmith hedgehog. He was trying to buy Amy concert tickets.
He was trying to join QAnon. No, not you, Shadow!
Really gotta get off fucking Facebook, my guy.
That Sonic Adventure 3 fan page has ruined your mind. Get out of here.
They rigged the election, Sonic.
Oh no, can we not?
Eggman
I
took a
hate
step to
women.
amusement park.
This
It's
is
far
who
too
I
political
am.
For me.
Tails is smoking the biggest fucking blunt right now. It's like, oh, this shit again.
The water's making the frogs gay, Sonic.
Froggy.
I like the reference in this band name, Hot Honey.
Yeah, the Honey the
Yep.
Cat.
I don't get it.
She was a character in Sonic the Fighters, a hidden character, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, she
okay.
was based off of a character from Fighting Vipers, but I think that character's name was also just Honey.
Yeah.
And yeah, they made a character based off of her in Sonic the Fighter as a hidden character, but in the Archie comics, the later run of the Archie comics, Amy also turned out to be a fan of Honey the Cat because she's a pop idol
She
singer.
appeared, well, when they did in the Archie reboot, when they kind of did a kind of rough adaptation of Sonic the Fighter, she appeared in those 4 issues.
Yeah.
She sucker punches Tails, just like all women do.
Isn't that just the story of Archie's Tails' life, though? Between the whole Fiona thing?
What, getting cocked?
Okay, you know what? This is actually a good joke in that Shadow's old, so he can't use the computer.
Though again, in Shadow the Hedgehog, he just uses his Buzz Lightyear karate chop action to open up a portal to the internet. That's how it normally works for me, guys. I don't know about you.
To be fair, even Computer Whiz Tails had a little bit of trouble with that printer, so... I mean, if he has trouble, you know it's messed up.
This shit runs off Ubuntu.
Ubuntu, ooh. Oof. Not even one of the good Linux versions. Ugh. All right, so that is a key.
The birthday key.
That is certainly a key.
That's my Keyblade. I love Kingdom Hearts.
It does look like a keyblade. You can even use the candle as the handle. It's got a really fat ass cross guard, but whatever.
This is what happens if Sonic ever entered Kingdom Hearts. It would just be this game, so it would just turn into a visual novel for 2 hours. This is great. I love it.
Okay, that actually just sounds like one of the best levels in A Hat in Time. So.
Oh yeah, the murder mystery train. Hello. Level.
Yeah, that was a great level. I need to play that game again.
What a scoop!
Okay.
Amy gets all of her sources from WikiLeaks.
I like how no one thinks to ask who her source was until the very end. Come on.
Amy's the kind of person that when researching paper will reference Wikipedia and not the source it cites.
Link all of your Amy, you just listed Wikipedia 70 times. not even
What
the
is this
page.
bibliography?
Just wikipedia.org is what you've used 70 times.
This bibliography page looks like it was written by a fucking lunatic.